The BA and the product owner in an Agile environment have very different roles. The BA, for example, works with the product owner to help identify what exactly they need, help them understand how this is going to help them be able to achieve the values that they're looking for. The product owner, on the other hand, is responsible for understanding exactly what the business needs. They are there to talk about how and where and when they need to improve their businesses. And this translates into what we know as the product backlog. So in 2013, there's going to be a stronger relationship with the product owner and the business analyst together to be able to create a stronger foundation of understanding what they need to be able to deliver value when it comes to the priority of the product backlog. Now, if the BA is already working with the product owner, what the BA needs to do with the product owner is go back to the roots of what they know, be able to elicit and analyze requirements. These are in the form of a user story. So in 2013, for BAs, you really need to go back to the grassroots of what you know in requirements management and development and really get in sync with your inner elicitation and analysis requirements, focusing on the perspective of developing user stories. Using your skill already of what you know from an elicitation and analysis standpoint to provide a holistic approach to requirements development and management, you will create successful user stories that will help your product owner truly be able to prioritize their product backlog and be able to deliver value at every iteration when that iteration is complete. So requirements in the form of a user story is all about the BA being able to focus on delivering convergence in that user story versus really collaboration and consensus. When you look at collaboration and consensus, that's a way to get everybody on the same page, but it takes a long time to be able to get those requirements developed. So remember, in Agile, from a BA's perspective, user stories are supposed to be there to deliver value that provide a way for everybody to converge on the same path so that you can deliver every 4 to 6 weeks. That's the package and the focus of what Agile is about. So in 2013, we will begin to see that the BAs are going to need to focus their elicitation skills more on convergence than really on consensus. And a way to get there is to leverage their ability in focusing on collaboration and choosing elicitation methods that really will bring everybody to that convergence path in the road. BAs will become the new PMs. Have I gotten your attention? Let's talk about that in a little bit more detail. When we talk about it from the Agile perspective, project management really disappears and we focus on project leadership, project delivery, project execution. On the role of the BA in Agile, it really is about delivering value from the user story perspective. That's the core element of Agile. And from that BA's perspective, they are really leading that delivery. So will the role of a project manager become obsolete? Maybe, maybe not. Only time will tell. What I can tell you is in 2013, the focus of the BA will be more on upskilling themselves in the traditional role of what we know as project management. They will learn the skills of being able to schedule, being able to plan, manage risk, be able to control costs. All the things we know about traditional PM, those BAs are going to stand in line and get those skills up and running so that they can become the new PMs of an Agile project. At its core, Agile is all about requirements. Requirements from the perspective of user stories. In 2013, if organizations are going to embrace Agile and be successful at delivering Agile, they need to focus on the keystone to success of Agile, which is business analysis. If they do not have a role currently called business analyst, they will at least embrace the function of business analysis, because at the end of the day, Agile success is all about requirements, and that's what BAs do. Because BAs are able to define user stories, get into the detail of understanding the as-is, the to-be, and in that to-be state, be able to deliver value, which is what Agile is about. Requirements management and development is a key concern and challenge in the government. Although state and local governments have embraced the role of BA, the federal government space really hasn't fully embraced that function. However, in 2013, when the government is focused on Agile and delivering things in a modular fashion, they will begin to see the value that requirements management and development from the perspective of Agile will really lean itself toward them embracing or defining the role of BA. So what we will see in 2013 from a government's successful usage perspective of adopting Agile is a critical eye on a key role of investment of looking at the BA role to be able to define those user stories and deliver the value. These days, with budgets so tight, there is a key focus on strategic enterprise analysis being the input or the foundation to organizations who are embracing business architecture. It's all about how do we grow our business, make our business more money, keep our business stable so that we're not filing Chapter 11. All of those things are all about that BA and the ability to do strategic enterprise analysis. We will begin to see that as organizations, with the limited funds that they do have, be able to work in the space that they're trying to deliver their products, their services with greater uptake and be the next Apple or be the next Microsoft with their launches of great things where people are standing in the lines. They will really be looking at strategic enterprise analysis and business architecture together, for it's all about defining the what of our business and how can we deliver the greatest customer value with the impacts that we're looking for from a business perspective. In 2011 and 2012, we saw the resurgence of BA COEs, or Centers of Excellence. We saw that many organizations were establishing and setting up those Centers of Excellence. Now, in 2013, we will see the trend of those COEs staffing up their ability to practice and deliver the value and innovation that they promised to have in place. So in 2013, we will see senior BAs, business architects joining the ranks of showing the innovation and the value, because it is all about understanding exactly what your business does, how you should invest in it, and be able to start to prioritize the value of what you are working on from a requirements and product perspective. What can I say but the fact that in 2013, it's all about pictures, graphics, or models. What you'll begin to see is that the BAs are really going to be using and leveraging all the different models and modeling techniques they know to be able to deliver the messages that they need. For example, user stories really require the use of use cases or use case models to be able to develop the value that the customer is looking for. Process models are a way to understand how the organization as a whole is really going to be able to deliver what they're looking for and be able to add operational effectiveness and efficiency across the board. In 2013, will we see the written word disappear? I hope not, for I'm a lover of words and languages. But pictures, as they say, speak 1,000 words. So 2013 BAs, get focused on practicing your modeling skills and techniques, because the model is what is going to pay the rent. In 2013, we are going to be seeing the BAs, well, how do I put it? They're going to learn to have to communicate better. And what do I mean by communicating better? I mean that communication, or in many ways communicating up and across, is going to be a major focus of what BAs are going to be targeting in 2013. Let's face it, BAs are the most intimately aware of the requirements and the value those requirements bring because they do a lot of impact analysis on those particular requirements. When they are working on a project, immediately they know if they miss a requirement or that requirement changes, they know how that's going to affect the business. The problem comes in with BAs is their ability to share that difficult message, to have that crucial conversation. So what we will begin to see in 2013 is that the BAs will now focus on their ability to have those communicating up conversations, to have those critical element conversations with their sponsors, their stakeholders, laying it out for them of what could happen when it comes to these requirements. By being able to put that in your bag of BA techniques and skills, you are forever solidifying yourself in the profession of BA, of being strong and a key component to everything related from a business value standpoint.